Right, guys, welcome back to the Stretford Saffas. We've got Stretford Singer here. Oh, but disappointing. 1-1 draw against Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Molineux. Listen, it's better than our last two times there, so I guess we'll take the point, but a bit frustrating, missing a penalty. But anyway, we're just going to be going through a quick player ratings, giving our thoughts on who played well, who didn't. Singer, let's just start in goal. David De Gea.
7. I mean, he had absolutely no chance with that goal, and the one that hit the post, he had also no chance. I mean, so he had nothing. He didn't really do anything wrong. His distribution was actually quite sound. Everyone's fine.
Fair enough. I'll rate Wan-Bissaka. I think I'll give Wan-Bissaka 7. I think 7. I think defensively looked a little bit. I think he was pushing forward quite a bit. He got caught out, but I think he looked really good in possession. He created the one good chance. He played that ball through to Jesse. Listen, he's such an upgrade on Ashley Young. It's so great seeing a fullback who can get up and down the pitch. So not his best game, but I still think he was good enough to warrant a 7.
100%. Victor Lindelof, we'll probably give him 6.5. I think he was a bit sloppy in possession. I think it's owing to the heat of the game and the fullbacks pushing forward, but I think he got a little bit exposed at times, looked a bit sloppy. But I mean, he wasn't shocking. I just don't think it was his usual assured self.
Definitely.
But 6.5.
6.5, fair enough. Centre-back partner, Slabhead, Harry Maguire, not his best game. I think he dominated the box really well, but he looked a bit sloppy. I'm going to give him a 6. A lot to improve on, but listen, still a big upgrade on Jones this morning. So, listen, I'll give him a 6. Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw, probably overall have to give him a 6.5. I thought he was great in the first half. Made forward runs, made his tackles, made his passes. At the second half, albeit Traore is going to rinse most left backs, but
so quick.
I think he didn't even try to get forward at all to try push Traore backwards. It was a bit of a contrasting two halves from Lukey. But I just think also at times, sorry to go a bit off topic, the whole back four I think just overplayed it a bit at times and overcomplicated things. They'll work on it. Fine.
I agree, yeah. Well, a bit too slow in possession sometimes. Okay, Scott McTominay. I'm going to give Scott McTominay 6.5. I think not his best game on the ball. Try to play a few intricate passes. Not really his game, but I thought off the ball he recovered the ball really well in midfield. Got our attacks going. Won the ball back, gave it to the guys like Pogba. So a solid performance from him. 6.5. And next to him, Paul Pogba. What do you rate?
I actually thought it was actually one of his better games. He played in that quarterback role. He was picking passes, getting the tempo, and he was getting involved. The play to win the penalty was insane. I think he almost had one of his most perfect performances barring a penalty miss. I would have to give him a 7.5. I really think he was the one guy in midfield who actually did. Yeah, and he actually did try. He was working for the ball. He was trying to find the passes, showed a bit of heart. So and he looked gutted about the penalty, which was actually good to see because he usually doesn't.
Definitely, I cared about that. He was a bit upset. Right, on the right wing, Dan James. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I thought he was excellent today. Started off a bit rash, but every time he gets the ball, first idea, going to go forward, attack the fullback, and he got on the outside a few times. His end product is a bit poor, but I think it's something that's going to be worked on. The raw pace is there. He's working and pressing off the ball was excellent, especially in the first hour. So 7 out of 10 for him. And then who was it? Oh, Jesse Lingard.
I thought Jesse had a very, very decent first half. He was finding the spaces, quick off the ball, pressing well, but it's just that killer instinct. He just doesn't I really like the guy as a squad player, but he just doesn't have that killer instinct. It wasn't a difficult one, should have at least hit the target. 2-0, different ball game, but we live and we learn. I'll have to give him 6.5. I think is about right for Jesse.
Fair enough. Right, I'll give Marcus Rashford, who played out wide today. Not his best game, a bit sloppy, a terrible free kick. On corners wasn't great. He looked really good when he was running at Ryan Bennett, because Ryan Bennett's obviously extremely slow. So I'll give him a 6 out of 10. A lot to improve on, but listen, you're gonna have bad games at the age of 21. He was up front. Anthony Martial.
I think he was our best player. I think he showed a bit more about his play with his back towards goal was really good. He brought others into play. His movement was superb. There were a lot of times you saw him, there was movement, but the midfielders and the defenders just don't pick it up quick enough. By the time they picked it up, he's one offside. Took his goal unbelievably well. That was editorial at its best. Like, not even a split second sees the goal. I'm going to hit this goal.
Yeah.
Also fed off Scraps, and he made the Scraps look a bit better than Scraps at times. So I think I'd have to give him an 8. Man of the match for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. He's also my man of the match. Quickly move on to the subs. Didn't have much of an impact. I'll rate Juan Mata 5 out of 10, 5.5 out of 10. He had one chance near the end to play Martial through. He's the one oak you would want on the ball in that position. And he just, it's his bread and butter, and he just completely undercooked it. So 5 out of 10 for me. Andreas Pereira.
I don't actually think that Oak touched the ball. So, I mean, what's the rating? Not applicable.
Not applicable. And then my main man, back of the shirt, Mason Greenwood, 10 out of 10. What a performance. Listen, same kind of vibe. Yeah, he could hardly get involved. I think Ollie's just trying to not to rush him in, because I think if you bring him on for 30 minutes and he has an absolute shocker, then suddenly everyone gets on his back. He puts pressure on him. So I think he's just easing you in 5 to 10 minutes. And I think he will be playing a big part later on.
For 10 minutes, because Johnny and Bonnie looked a bit shaken up after having James going at them the whole game. Yeah. So I think, but obviously he's a youngster. Just 2 issues that I've picked up overall about the game is our set piece delivery is nightmarish.
So bad. Pereira's the only one who can cross. And if he doesn't start, then we've got no one.
Luke Shaw taking corners, at least he gets something over the first man, but there's nothing to attack. Then Rashford, and then Mata can't even beat the first man anymore. Looks like he's going to break his hip every time he takes a corner. But a lot to work on, but a big improvement. Finally stopped the rut at the Molineux on another. Probably win that game, but we got to just be a bit more clinical in these type of games. The chances don't come about too often. But anyways, we'll take it forward.
Exactly. We take what we can get. 1-1 at the Molineux. We move on. Crystal Palace is up next. We'll be bringing you some content for that game, as well as a huge debate and a few other things. So keep your eyes locked on Stretford Saffas. Thank you, Stretford Singer, for joining us at this late hour. We move on back to Old Trafford. Yeah, hopefully 3 points next game. Come on, you Reds. Cheers, guys.
Yeah.